So you want to be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to take pictures of all of them? Or something like that. We got skills to take pictures of Pikachu, because he's so darn adorable. He's like the Pokemon mascot. What is this? Pikachu! Just when I thought you couldn't get any more cuter. Look at him! He's riding on an Electrode. That was just so Wait a minute! No! I don't think the Electrode liked Pikachu riding on him. Are you okay? Oh, he's okay. Pikachu's a freaking trooper. He just got blown up, and he's like, ah, walk it off. There's ELECTABUZZ. That's another new Pokemon in this level. We all love ELECTABUZZ. No other team's the same. The players charge the field and electrify the game. They pitch and catch and run so quick their baseball bats are thunder sticks. Wanna see my thunder stick, ladies? I'm going to Hello Operator one of these days. Why? We're like a minute into the video and I'm already being disturbingly inappropriate. And why do I know the ELECTABUZZ song after all these years? Like, this is more useless, dumb trivia that is stuck in my brain. This is what is preventing me from learning something useful, like learning another language, learning how to play an instrument, something important. No, I have stupid Pokemon songs stuck in my head. Look, at the wall right there, you can see a little music note. I bet it's the music note for the ELECTABUZZ theme song. Let's see, is there anything in this water? Oh, there is! A MAGIKARP! The greatest Pokemon in all of existence. And not because it eventually evolves into a Gyarados, because I don't really like Gyarados. I just like a level 100 Magikarp, and all it knows is Splash, because that is what I would be if I was a Pokemon. A level 100 Magikarp with Splash technique. That's me. Alright, so, oh look, there's another new Pokemon. A Diglett! Dig, Diglett, dig! And I guess Diglett's like trying to sneak up on Pikachu or something. Or he's trying to like touch his feet or something, and Pikachu's like, stop that! And Diglett's like, no, I have a foot fetish. It's very weird. I don't get into the personal lives of Pokemon, because sometimes they will surprise you, and sometimes they will just plain freak you out. What are these ELECTABUZZ doing over here? They're banging on these flat panel monitors or something. They're like, no, we wanted to watch the ELECTABUZZ game, but it was blacked out. You can't deny us our baseball. We want to see it. Alright, I see light at the end of this tunnel. That must mean we're almost done with this level. Oh, look, some Magnemites. Wait, what the heck is going on? So whenever you go to try to attempt to take a photograph of these guys, they just start going all crazy and freaking out. What's wrong with you guys? You don't like having your picture taken? Oh, look, those two hooked up. You need to get this other guy over here. Then you guys can evolve into a Magneton. But what's wrong with this guy? He's like, no, I'm just not into threesomes. I don't want to disturb that happy couple over there. Man, you need to get in on that. You could evolve into something awesome, but no. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to take a photograph of these guys, even though we're like right up close, because apparently the camera just freaks them out. Like whenever you start to like hold up the camera, they're like, no, we don't want our picture taken. So I don't know, maybe it has something to do with magnets and the digital camera that we're using. It's very complex. I might know how cameras worked if I didn't have all this ELECTABUZZ stupid theme song stuff stuck in my head. That's another thing I could have learned, but no. Alright, so let's see how many photographs we ended up taking while we were going through this tunnel. The tunnel of love. Oh, 49. And speaking of stuff that I love, look at this Pikachu photograph on a ball. That is just adorable times infinity. That is the greatest thing ever. Ooh, wait, that wasn't the greatest thing ever. This is even cuter, because Pikachu is like more in the center, and Professor Oak loves having Pikachu all in the center. So let's see. We also need our ELECTABUZZ. This one's a little bit smaller, but I think it's more centered, so I'm gonna go with that one. Let's see, there's Kakuna. I forgot to even mention Kakuna, but yeah, they're hanging from the ceiling. Where's my Electrode? There's Brock Zubat. Get the Zubat off my head. I don't remember selecting an Electrode though. Why can't I select this one? I wonder if I accidentally like that Pikachu photo was actually, it counted as an Electrode. It shouldn't, because it's clearly Pikachu who's the center of the photograph. So let's see. Nope, it's decided that's Pikachu's photograph. That's not Electrode. So let's see, why can't I take Electrode? Which one did I accidentally select that wasn't Electrode? Let's just press B. I guess I already had that one marked. I don't even remember clicking on that one though. Alright, so the egg is not going to give us credit because it didn't hatch. That little pink circle that was flying around is actually a Haunter. It was a ghost Pokemon, so that's why we couldn't see it clearly. And I think this one's probably a little bit more in the middle. And this is probably going to be our best Magikarp photo, because it shows Magikarp's underside, and nothing is sexier than that. There's Diglett getting all up close and personal with Pikachu, and I don't even want to know what Diglett's doing with Haunter right there. That picture just looked inappropriate to me. This one's a little better, even though it's like way too far away. Professor Oak's gonna be like, it's too small, I can't see it, you're not getting credit for that. And of course we don't get any credit for the Magnemite either, because it's too darn blurry. That's okay though. we're gonna show him our awesome Pikachu photograph first thing. Wow, isn't this Pikachu on a ball? Pikachu on a ball has a value of 600 points. Yeah, so whenever you take anything like really good, you're also gonna get bonus points that go under the special category. So the size was kind of small, but the pose was awesome, and it was right in the middle. So couple that with our bonus 600 points, we get 3,800 points just for Pikachu. That's amazing. Alright, so ELECTABUZZ, we're not doing as good, but we did okay. 2,000 points. I'll take that. Here's Hakuna Matata. No, it's Kakuna. I forgot to even mention that while we were getting it. Oh, too small. Sorry, size matters, Kakuna. Alright, Electro, no problems with size. 430 on that. The pose, 1,000. Technique, it's flawless, baby. So we get about 3,000 points. Even though, like, Electrode is probably the easiest Pokemon to photograph in this level. And you can get a much better shot than that really easy. But I just failed to do it. Oh, and I also failed to center the Zubat. So we don't get the double bonus points for that. That's just lame. I was too busy worrying about the Zubat like landing on my head and nesting there like he does to Brock. I didn't want to like worry about framing him up just right. Darn you, Professor Oak. Can't you be considerate for once in your life? Cut me some slack. Not like your grandson Gary or anything. Alright, so here's Diglett. We're probably not going to get any slack for this. Like, oh, close but no cigar. So we used to have 8 different kinds of Pokemon. Now we got 15. Welcome back to the lab again, yo. You take pictures at a good pace. To make your work easier, here's a present for you. Aw, Oak, you shouldn't have. It will come in handy for taking Pokemon pictures. Would you like to be closer with Pokemon? I should probably buy them dinner first. Oh, we're just giving them food, okay. Use this apple-shaped Pokemon food. It's easy to use. When you're not focusing your camera, use the A button to throw it at them. Pokemon in the distance will happily come closer when you feed them. If you want to throw farther, look up slightly, then throw. Here's a hint. Throw some Pokemon food at an Electrode that's not moving, and see what happens. Good luck, Todd. Shall I repeat this information? No, no, no. Once is enough, old man. Unlike you, our hearing is perfectly fine. Alright, so now that we have this new upgraded item, we have an unlimited supply of apples. Let's go back to the beach. And I'll explain, well, I'll just show off how the apples work. You really don't need to explain. So like Professor Oak said, you just throw, and yes, you can be a really jerk face and throw apples at Pokemon, but I don't recommend doing that because it's just plain mean. Also, when you throw apples, Pokemon react to it. Like, look at Pikachu, he's like, apples, 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 must get apples. So what we're gonna do is make a trail of apples and lead Pikachu to this here thing right here. What is it? It's a surfboard. Now check this out. Pikachu's surfing. Aw. Just when I thought he couldn't get even more cute from the last time, now he's surfing. I still like him on the ball better. I think that was more adorable. But surfing is a lot cooler, so I don't know like what our score is going to be. Probably the ball is going to be better, but like I said, I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can make up Sleepy Snorlax over here by throwing apples at him. Wake up, you fat tub of lard. You want some apples? Come on, you know you want some apples. Apparently we need something else before we can wake up Snorlax. See if Meowth wants an apple. Meowth, eat the... Oh, sorry, Meowth. He was like, don't throw apples at me. I love Meowth. He's the best Pokemon. He's the best Team Rocket member ever. Even though I do like Jessie's short skirts. And this is what I don't understand about the Pokemon cartoon. Why did, like, Brock never show any interest in Jessie? Like, I know she's evil or whatever and she's the enemy, but still, she's like a girl and he's all girl crazy. And unless her face was, like, horribly distorted, Jessie seemed to look alright, and as girl crazy as Brock was, never once he was like, Jessie from Team Rocket. Cause like, I wanna say, sometimes in the episode, like one episode, there was a thing where like Jessie and Misty got mixed up. So like Jessie was with Ash and Brock, and then Misty was with James and Meowth. I wanna say that happened in an episode. Maybe it was just a dream I had or something like that. But yeah, so Brock got to have some alone time with Jessie up close and personal, and he still didn't like make a move. Never even considered it. Come on, Brock. Maybe it's just me, but I thought Jessie and her little tight short skirts was looking alright. I mean, she wouldn't be my first choice, but come on, never even consider it. And I totally get why Brock wasn't like hitting on Misty, because that would have just been creepy because she was like so much younger than him. But it seemed like to me that Brock and Jessie were the same age, so I don't know. Maybe it's like Brock is into older women because he's always after Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny, and they're probably like a lot older than him. So maybe it's just like Brock doesn't even like girls his own age. They have to be older. He's into cougars like that. Hey, whatever floats your boat, Brock. I don't know why I'm wasting so much time thinking about this. I'm like, I wonder what other cartoon characters I can contemplate their love interest. Like, why am I wasting time talking about this? Alright, so I'm done talking about this. We're going to talk about all the cool new photographs that we took, and they're going to look amazing, and we're going to get to show off Pikachu on a surfboard, and that should probably give us some special bonus points. Alright, so I already know that I took about 30 pictures. Alright, which is going to be the best one? That's pretty cool, but we can't see Pikachu's face. Is there one where he's like looking at the camera? That's kind of like a profile shot. I guess I'll go with that. Let's see. Do we have a better Butterfree? I think this one's better than the one we have, so I'll go ahead with that one. Let's see. Lapras is still way too far away, so I don't even know if I should bother showing it. I guess I will. It's a little bit closer up than our previous one. And let's see. There's Chansey we didn't get a photograph of before because we didn't have apples. Aw, Chansey's like playing hide and seek behind a rock. And there's Mama KANGASKHAN looking all upset. Let's see, which is the best pose? She looks kind of cool there. So I guess I'll go with that one. And that's all we're going to show you right now. Oh, just 4 new photographs. But they're 4 fantastic photographs from the beach course. Alright, so look, it's Surfing Pikachu. Well, we get 1,000 points for that, so I guess surfing is even more special than riding on a ball. I would disagree with your assessment there, Professor Oak. But if you think surfing is better than riding on a ball, then go for it. Alright, so we're actually going to get a lot of points for this. Wow, 52-20. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to get a better score in this entire game, so I'm going to be happy with that. I have peaked at episode 2. Let's see. Butterfree, oh, the size is already way bigger. The pose is better, and you know, we nailed the technique. So give me my 3,000 points. Oh, actually, it's 3,080 points. I don't want to shortchange myself over here. Alright, so here's Chansey. Pose, looking good. Technique, you know we got this technique down pat. 2,600 points. Even though I wish we could have like taken a photograph of Nurse Joy instead of Chansey, her assistant. I want to take photographs of Joy in this game. And Officer Jenny, because I'm just like Brock. Alright, we got Mama KANGASKHAN, and we actually got credit for that one. Let's see, now we have 16 different kinds of Pokemon, 34,000 points. And since we did so good, we get to talk to Professor Oak again in his laboratory with his awesome Target pharmacist outfit on. He seriously does look like he works at Target. He's got the khaki pants and the red polo shirt. I never noticed that before. I bet he does wish he was a pharmacist at Target though. At least at my Target. Because at the Target by my house, there's this pharmacy tech. And man, fellas, she is smoking. She smokes cigarettes. No, she's really attractive. She's quite pretty, fellas. And I just wish that, like, I had more reason to talk to her because I don't have any prescriptions that I need to get filled. So it looks kind of weird when I'm just loitering around. What I should do, like, this is a good plan. Here's my skeevy, creepy plan off the top of my head. I'm going to start going to the convalescent centers and just rounding up some senior citizens because they always have, like, a prescription they need filled. So I'm just going to be like, hey, who needs a ride to the pharmacy? They'll be like, oh, okay, you can take me to Walgreens. I'm like, no, we're not going to Walgreens. We're only going to Target. You have to transfer your prescriptions. They're like, but I always go. I'm like, there's a pretty girl there. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to drive you, and then I get to, like, be all cool because I get to walk up there, and I'll, like, help these little old ladies up to the front counter. I'll be like, oh, yeah, here's me, just being a nice guy. I'm driving them up here to pick up their medicine, and maybe, you know, chatting you up while I'm waiting for it to be filled. She'll be like, oh, you're such a nice guy. We should totally make out when my shift gets over. And I'll be like, well, girl, you sucked me into it. Alright, so there's Magikarp once again. We already took a photograph of that. Alright, I want to get a good shot of Zubat because I messed up last time. Let's see. I hope that one's better. It's hard to tell, though. It's hard for me to take photographs of flying Pokemon in this game. They move too darn fast. I wish all the Pokemon would just stand still like ELECTABUZZ is doing. Then I have plenty of time to line them up in my camera shot. The only bad thing about this ELECTABUZZ is he's turning the wrong way. I want to take a picture of your face because Oak likes to see your face. So turn around or I'm going to keep chucking apples at you. Alright, he's really mad. He's like, you clocked me in the head. So he gets so mad, he shoots out some electricity, and that turns on the monitor, which gives us a hint about how we can get not only Diglett, but also Dugtrio. And you don't even want to know what's going on underground with Dugtrio. It's just plain weird, yeah. You guys have seen the photographs. Alright, so we're going to have to come back and do Diglett, and we'll do Dugtrio as well. I'm just going to throw some apples at this guy to see what kind of hint he's going to reveal for us. So let's see, buddy. Oh, apparently, if we throw apples to Magnemites, we can maybe take a photograph of them. So we're going to have to try it. If we throw the apples down, let's see if it's going to work. Oh, it does work. Thank you, in-game hints. Alright, so now that we have them distracted by apples, let's try to get a photograph. Oh, look. Now we have a twosome. They hooked up together. Maybe we can get all three. Then they will evolve. But no. It's always those two that want to hook up. And then this third guy, he's like, I don't want to be a third wheel. I think I'll just stay over here. He's a loner. So if we throw some apples over at Electrode, he's going to blow up. And Todd's like, explosion? That is the coolest thing ever. That's the whoa look. That's the universal guy whoa look. I don't make that look when I see stuff blow up. I make that look when I see, like, girls in bikinis at the beach. That's like, whoa. But Todd, apparently, he gets turned on by explosions, so whatever, float your boat, man. Alright, so we got some new photographs. I think we got a much larger size Kakuna, because last time he was having some size problems, so no worries. We gave him some Viagra, and now we got a super sized Kakuna. See, I don't think any of these Magikarps, that might be a little better. Can see some of the top fin action, so we'll try it out. Ooh, this is a very cool photograph of ELECTABUZZ. You can see the electricity literally jumping off of him. And let's see, there's the Magnemite duo. They're all on top of each other. They're right nice in the center of the frame, so I think we'll go with that one. And let's see. Yeah, I guess that's all the new Pokemon that we shot this time. Let's see what's new this time. Alright, Kakuna, last time we didn't get any points for it. So let's see if we do a little bit better this time. Oh yeah. Much better on the size, 1,000 points for the pose, and the technique, you know we got the double score multiplier. So let's see, Magikarp. I don't know if this one's going to be better, but we'll check it out. Ooh, the size is better. Pose, exactly the same. Technique should be double score. So yeah, that was a little bit better. Every little bit helps. Alright, ELECTABUZZ. This one's going to be way better. Size, 360. Pose, 1,000. He must be angry. The technique is right in the center, Oak. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Alright, so here's Magnemite, size 490, pose. It sure is happy, so we get 800 points for that. Of course it's happy, it's mating. But we don't get the bonus double score because it's not in the middle. Screw you, Professor Oak. Alright, so now what do you have to say? He's probably going to be mad at us for blowing up that Electrode. He's like, do you know how much money it's going to cost to fix that? You found a split in the path. According to my research, that split should link to a new course. I've also made a link from my lab. You should go right away. Don't tell me what to do, old man. Alright, we'll press the A button to do it. And in the next episode of Pokemon Snap, we're heading to the volcano. See you guys then.